Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you subscribe and join the family. If you are not subscribed and it is not your first time, I don't understand why you are not subscribed, but I'm also guilty of not posting for a couple months, so that's on me. So you can go ahead and subscribe now because your girl is back. This is literally the first video of 2021 the first video in like over 6 months, and I am really sorry I've been gone. Whew, child, life has just been lifing me. Yeah, that's really all I can say. Life has been lifing me, and that's the reason why I've been gone. So your girl is back. I'm back onto this channel. I never really left. It's just that I haven't been posting, although I've kind of been filming here and there. I just never really posted. So I'm in the process of trying to organize every single piece of footage that I've been, recording here and there ever since I came back home last year. And yeah, I'm gonna try and make videos out of those out of that footage, and I'll let you guys know what I've been up to. So yeah, let's get into this video, because yeah, we got a lot to catch up on. We got a lot to talk about. I never really actually mentioned my channel name or my name when I am introducing my videos for some reason. I don't know why I don't do that. I should do that. So my name is Rayleigh. I'm a what am I? Because I feel like I'm so many things these days. So I'm a medical student, also interested in natural hair and makeup and business and a whole bunch of things. So if you're interested in all that, also I am Rwandese, and right now I'm living in Kigali. I'm back home. I think this is the first video where I'm actually like settled here in Kigali, and I'd like to talk about that, and I'm excited to make more videos home. And yeah, so where to begin? I didn't really like plan this video out, but I did ask some people on Instagram to send me some questions or things that I should talk about that people want to hear about, where I've been and all that. So where have I been? I've been home in Kigali. I think the last video that I posted was my journey coming home. You guys know the things that I went through last year, from the pandemic starting in Wuhan where I was studying, from dealing with COVID where I was studying, quarantine, lockdown. I think I lived through the first lockdown before everybody, before this whole thing hit everybody, and it was really tough. It was exhausting. I was living alone. I didn't have anybody in my vicinity, and I lived for about 4 months in lockdown, just me, myself, in my apartment. I never saw anyone, never interacted with anyone, and all I had was really just phone calls and video calls and family and all that. And with all that, you guys know I lost my friend through that. And yeah, it was a tough year. It was a tough year. And so I ended up coming back home in August. I think I got here on like the 29th of July or something like that, 2020. And so from August onwards, I've been home. When I got home, I really needed to be home. When I left China, you guys saw how emotional I was just getting here, seeing my mother, my sibling, my brother. I think when I first came, I only saw my brother because he was the one that was home, and it was tough. Like I really needed, the how do you say it? Like the love, the affection from people around me. I needed to reconnect with people, friends, family. Like I needed this whole home vibe and home situation. So I came home, and honestly, it was probably the best decision that I made to come home. And yeah, so when I got home, I got a job like pretty soon after getting home. I got a job. I was really lucky. I mean, you know, from just getting home, things just started to change in my life. Everything started to become like, you know, I felt like the whole of 2020 was just like me losing. I felt like I was losing on every aspect of my life. And then when I got here, it's like the curve started to like go up again, you know? Like there was hope, and like I wasn't so sad anymore. I wasn't so lonely anymore. A lot of my friends were back home. A lot of my friends came back home. So I was like reunited with my people. So yeah, so as soon as I got here, like pretty soon after that, I got a job, and that's the same job that I'm doing right now. I don't really like to talk about, you know, like details, and you'll probably see even in the videos that I will post ahead of footage that I took, you know, in last year. I am not very detailed about the job that I do, but I do work as a frontliner. I was lucky to be, you know, part of this COVID frontlining situation in my country. You know, it's pretty ironic. Like, I came from Wuhan, a place that was so devastated by COVID before anyone. And, you know, it put me through so much. And then I come home and I'm actually able to prevent and, you know, be part of uh, the frontlining, be part of helping people, be part of preventing further infections. Yeah, so I work with RBC, and they deal with you know, COVID surveillance, COVID prevention, COVID testing, and all that. So first of all, that was like the biggest blessing. I really couldn't, you know, I don't know how I could be so grateful about that. You know, I felt so grateful that I could come from such a, you know, from so far, and then just things start to look up, you know. So yeah, without me really talking way too much, that's really what I've been doing. So the job that I'm doing is very demanding. It is very you know, it's intense. And so at the beginning, there really wasn't anything else I was doing. It was just work. And even now, it still is work a lot of the time, but I am at least able now to, like, I got into a routine. I get the hang of this. You know when things change in anybody's life, like anything new that you start at the beginning, everything is so rocky. You don't really know what you're doing. You don't really, you don't have like a schedule or routine. And in this job more than ever, you don't have a schedule or a routine. So at one point, like, I started to get a hang of it, and that's when I was like, okay, now that I'm seeing that, you know, things are improving, and like I can get a hold of my time, and I know when I am needed for work, when I am not, when I have to do other things, when I have time to do other things, when I'm off, when I'm not. And so with that, I felt, you know, I that's why I took the break. Really, that was the first big reason why I took the break. And yeah, so work has been a big part of the end of my 2020, but then there was also, you know, I needed to figure out what I was gonna do with my life. It's still not figured out, by the way, but I needed to like enjoy the time that I have with my family, enjoy the time that I had with my friends, just like fully enjoy it without too much responsibility on myself and too much, you know, like strain on myself. And you know, YouTube is demanding. You guys know that. If you don't know that, YouTube is very demanding. It requires time, editing, you know, a lot of things. So yeah, that's me explaining where I've been. Really, I've been here, I've been home, and I'm excited to really start posting more of my life here in Kigali, more of what I'm doing, and I have so much that I actually want to share with you guys. And yeah, I think you guys are gonna like some of the things that I've been up to. So I'm gonna try and get to some of the questions that people asked on Instagram. There are not that many, to be honest, but yeah. Instagram. Talk about what you've been up to, work, moving to Kigali, etc. So I kind of just talked about it. I've been, you know, working. I like my job. I really like it. It has taught me so much, especially discipline, timing, you know, sacrificing certain things for, you know, other things that you want in life. And yeah, I also like it's so rewarding sometimes. Like you can help out someone and you see the way they are so grateful to you, like, and it's rewarding. So that's that. Moving to Kigali wasn't so hard, to be honest, because I really wanted to be here. So, and also the fact that I got a job pretty soon, I felt like it wasn't too hard, you know. Yeah, I think that's like a topic in itself on YouTube. Like it's a video in itself, moving to Kigali. I think I'm gonna make another video where I talk about it in detail, but it really wasn't a very big change. And yeah, I like the vibe here. I like spending time with people here. You know, I'm not complaining. I'm actually loving it. So yeah. Someone else asked, "Hey, have you finished medical school yet? If not, do you plan to return to China?" Um Actually, I did even get some more DMs on Instagram from people. I think when I made the medical school series, some people felt inspired into the whole studying in China thing and maybe studying abroad in general. So with that, yeah, I've been getting a few questions here and there, you know. So have I finished medical school? Not really. At TY, my that's really one of the topics that I feel are so delicate for me to talk about because they just hit such a nerve. Like they really it just I think about my school and I do you guys see me? Yeah, so have I finished medical school? No, I've not finished medical school. And it's kind of like, you know, things with my school are so rocky these days. You know, I was supposed to be an intern from September. I was supposed to start my last year. So you guys, if you guys don't know, a medical school in China is 6 years, 5 years of studying and 1 year of internship, which is the 6th year. And I should have started that in, you know, September, but you know, at the time, Corona and all that, I think I'm gonna make a separate video on what happened to my medical school journey, but really, I'm not really done yet. I should be done in June, but those plans also recently changed. So yeah, my medical school journey is rocky, but China is one complicated country, you guys. It's not a joke. But yeah, do I plan on returning to China? No, I don't plan on returning to China per se, at least not anytime soon. First of all, it's for 2 or 3 major reasons. First of all, it is practically impossible for anybody that is not a diplomat to go to China right now. You know, they are still very, very, very tough on people who go to China. It's pretty much locals and diplomats. For students like us, it's very highly unlikely that you'll be allowed to go there. So that's one of the reasons, which is pretty much the main reason. Second, I am not interested in going back to China. Anything that is missing from my, medical education, I feel like I can complete that here and still get my degree, and that's pretty much the process that I am in. I think when I'm comfortable enough to talk about this, I will make a video on it. I'll tell you guys what really happened to my medical school journey and why I am being delayed, why my graduation is being delayed, because my school is the ghetto, you guys. It's supposed to be one of the best schools in China, but the ghetto. Future plans. So what am I intending on doing in the nearby future? So yeah, so for this channel, there is a couple things that I do want to get into, and there is some things that I want to continue showing you. So I should be starting an actual internship in the hospital soon, and I do want to vlog about that for the people that are, interested in medical school, for the people that are following me for my medical journey. I didn't give up on that, by the way. If you don't see much of it, it's because there hasn't really been much of it going on, but I never really gave up. For that, I do plan on showing you guys a lot that happens during internship, the struggles, whatever happens, and I kind of want to help with people that intend to come back home to know what to expect in regards to registering as a medical doctor, in regards to the requirements for you to become a GP, for licensing. So yeah, you can stay tuned for that. I'm not really starting the process for licensing soon, but I am starting an internship soon, so I am going to document some of that, of course keeping a lot of the things private, because you guys know things in the hospital are delicate, and people aren't even used to cameras in Rwanda like that. So I feel like it's gonna be something that's really hard for me to do, but I'm gonna try. If I can't show you, then I'm gonna talk about it, and I'll do my best to, help some of the medical students or the young people that are trying to get into medical school soon, or that have just started getting into medical school. So yeah, other things that I do want to get back onto on this channel, you guys know I'm in love with natural hair, and I have so much that is coming in terms of natural hair, in terms of businesses related to natural hair. Yeah, if you're following me on Instagram, I have just launched a page, an upcoming business that I'm launching, and if you're not following me on that page, follow it here. I am also going to explain a lot of the journey, so that's kind of like my side hustle that I'm about to be onto, and I'm gonna take you through the journey of starting a business in Rwanda. There is some serious struggles into business, you guys. Hey. Ooh, not just struggles, there's also really good things about it, but I want to make more videos about that. So I'm definitely gonna continue some of my natural hair tips and things like that. I also want to get into reviewing some of the places here in Rwanda. I want to show you guys. I've really been, one thing I've really been loving here is traveling. Like I'm really enjoying traveling around the country. I am not, I haven't gotten to travel a lot due to the work that I'm doing. It kind of doesn't give me enough time to travel as much as I want to, but I do try to do some few interesting things here and there. And honestly, I think there's so much good stuff to do here in Kigali. So I'm definitely gonna be showing you a lot of that. Food, you know, restaurants, fun activities to do in Kigali, and you know, even outside of Kigali, and then just traveling around the country whenever I can. So those are the things that you should definitely be expecting. And then, you know, natural hair, makeup. Honestly, makeup, I don't even wear makeup like that anymore. Why? Because of masks. Second, because I don't have time. But you guys know I love makeup. I could never give up on that love. Sibyo. So yeah, I think that's all for this life update. I hope I mentioned a lot of the things that are going on right now. I hope that I was kind of able to let you guys know what's up, what's popping in Kigali, and what's popping in my life. I hope you guys are excited that I am back, because I'm excited that I am back, and I hope that I'll be consistent, at least posting at least once a week. I'm really trying to do that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe and join the family, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.